It's another chapter. Okay, so that means we're gonna have to fight her now, huh? Shop. Hmm. Okay, can afford any skills for her? Hmm. Um. Hmm. I think there's anything I really want to use here. No.
It is. But do not let her cruelty unnerve you. We must stop her, no matter what.
This feeling, for the first time, it feels like my fate is in my own hands. And with these very hands, I will crush you.
You're crazy. You have brought forth your own destruction.
You're just like Father. You always think you know better. But I am no fool. Unlike him, I am aware of the consequences of my own actions. My new body won't be able to contain this power for long. But long enough to put an end to everything. Starting with you!
She loved me. Just what we needed. She's delirious, but she speaks the truth. She knows she can't channel the power of the relics.
It is too great then, even for a transcendent. We can't make the same mistake that Armina did. We can't wait for them to wither and die, or it will be our end as well.
Ah, come on.
You should not have come here.
The crystal is exposed. It burns with the ultimate.
We must hit her with all we got.
It's like you're watching us. It will fall. That will be the end of it.
We won't fall. And even if he told our story, no one would believe him.
And I just became something hideous that he wanted to hide away. You see me now,
She's opening those portals. Be careful. She knows all the powers of this.
Master Relic has made her even stronger.
She doesn't even realize how capable of it.
I'll give her no cause.
She's going towards their lives, just as he did with ours.
If we get out of this alive, he will have much to answer for.
you had us coming.
More enemies.
I don't know what you can do this for.
We'll learn as we go, as always.
Oh, charming, sister. Didn't you see a flash of fear?
Because they don't have any ankles.
I'm tired of meddling. Now taste my power.
Her crystal poses with the dark energy within.
Isn't she doing exactly what Dougal wanted?
She will bring forth the solstice of souls.
Then we're running out of time.
All this time, I have been wrong and weak. No more.
To go this way.
We'll mourn later.
What?
together again.
Finally, you're mine. You're too crazed to understand the damage you've done. There's only one way to end this. There's no way we can stop her attack. If she hits us now,
Oh! Come on, man.
does she really think she can stone us to death? I'll prove her wrong.
Is Lincoln watching us? If we fall, there won't be any other witness.
We won't fall. And even if he told our story, no one would believe it. There's no way we can stop her attack. If she hits us now,
But I am like pressing to dodge away, but nothing happens. What the heck? I can't even dodge away from it. Okay, press dodge.
Has anything this powerful ever walked the earth?
we'll be thrilled to see this.
Can't do any damage to it.
And I just became something hideous that he wanted to hide away. See me now, Father. Can you?
Child sister. Still stands.
It doesn't matter and you know it.
You can't run. I'll turn you to ashes.
I hope that she would deplete the power of the relic.
That has only caused it to grow. Once it's released,
Will we take it?
what? No! We will be annihilated!
We managed to absorb the crystals of the other chimeras. Even before we transcended ourselves. I know that we can make it. But I'll need your help.
It's crazy.
Father chose his precious loyalty over action. I will do the same.
No.
The impact leaves something behind. A trace of her aura.
Then we shall use it to our advantage. Blaster Blade has made it even stronger. I'll give her no quarter.
Oh. There we go.
It's finally happening.
If the crystal explodes, the tear will extend far beyond the harbor. And Tuba will have what he wants.
We have already made our decision. We must absorb the crystal. We'll be dead anyway if we don't. Damn!
You can't stop me. My death will be my victory.
Loot! We can't break her hold! We must shatter the crystal. Now!
Keep us watch over us.
You blasted fool. Yours is just an act. It changes nothing. I'll let you die here and now. One day, you'll understand. This world cannot be saved. We cannot be saved. The end is our only way out. You are just setting us free. While you remain trapped in your cage. Father, wait for me.
Flashbang! Go blind. Så det är de sitter on the toilet i min sida. Why doesn't every monster go in the toilet? Maybe that's a reason, huh? You saved Leighton.
Judge, forgive me. What happened? My head hurts and spins in equal measure. Briar, Lute, is it you? It happened again.
Yes. But do not worry for us, Nathan. Not for now, at least. How do you feel? Do you remember?
The last thing I recall was Donovan making his way to the relic. Poor soul. I can't but feel pity for him, and even for his daughter. Anyway, then came a blast, and I blacked out. I suppose that's when you...
Transcended? Yes. Eventually. Once Hannah gave in to the destruction within her, we had no other choice.
Between death and transcendence, a chimera chooses death. Those sounded like wise words. At the time, it looks like I was the fool. But the dare is no more. How did you seal it?
We didn't exactly seal it. We drained the relic of its power.
So that now, that power lies within you.
This fool. Our corrupted blood must be helping us contain it. We do not know exactly how, or for how long, or what would happen should we turn back to our previous selves.
The situation is dire, and the danger is great. Yet again, what you did, I can't but thank the Keepers for. No, I have to thank you for it.
So what do you propose? What course of action should we take now?
Hide.
Lathan
Survive.
can't fight.
Try to adapt to this new condition of yours.
To be ripped in
While you draw
less than a
breath,
second, he will be
There's
dead.
still hope for this world, and for Dougal's plan to be thwarted. The two things are strictly related. As for me, I will send word to Rhyme. I will set up my stage once more. They shall be surprised to see that I still stand. Or simply disappointed.
Won't it be dangerous for you?
They would come for me anyway. I'd rather be their first target instead of you. I can buy you some time. If things go my way, I may even be able to help you. But I can't make any promises.
At least promise that you'll be careful.
I will.
Man, it would be cool to be play as this character, this monster, or transcended
You'll
version.
do the same. Farewell, Nathan.
May the Keepers watch over you, my friends.
Story-wise, it actually been a totally okay game. Oh, CJ, you missed an interesting person earlier today. Came by Twitch chat. That said games with women are bad and they are always weak and so on. I had fun with that person. CJ. Okay, this game had two problems. That stupid Weaver boss and camera. That's it. Otherwise, fun hack and slash game. But sometimes a little bit too much shit on the screen, man. Yeah, I know. But you know, there's always uneducated people like that, you know, in the world. Yeah, the camera is something that works very against you, and especially in that timed part where you have to platform jump. I kept missing constantly, first because it's either too far or too short jump. Oh, that was so annoying. I had to redo that one once. Yeah, the camera is what is a bit difficult in this, especially when you have like enemies all around you. And the only way you can interrupt them most of the time is if they are in front of you, you know, so you can see them. That's when you can like press B to interrupt their attacks and so on. Not when they are behind you and just start shooting all kind of weird stuff at you. Especially when you have like several mini bosses at once at you, and they are both in the air, and then they teleport zoom 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 all over the place. Plus then you have like all the minor mobs on the ground. So it's like ugh. So what I did, I tried to have a build that quickly got me to Unity. So I can use my special ability, you know, when they go Super Saiyan and stuff. So that helped a lot, though. He's still alive? Who is still alive, Ali? Layton is alive. Donovan is dead. But she is still alive. I don't know what happened with the stream earlier, Ali. The stream died earlier for like a few minutes. For a few minutes, I restarted it on YouTube. I don't know why it crashed, stopped on YouTube. I restarted it pretty soon as the fight was over on YouTube. Yeah. Now this game, I mean, it's a good hack and slash. It's just the camera works against you, unfortunately, in it many times. Especially when you have a lot of enemies at the same time that you're fighting. And that Weaver boss was a freaking stupid fight. It still should. Well, they chose the camera, you know, so that's up to them. They decided to have the camera like that. They have decided to have the camera, you know, be free, so you can look around all around you. That would have been so much better. I don't know why they didn't do that. It's kind of weird that they didn't make it so you can look, you know, 360. Especially when the game is this fast-paced too, you know, when you with enemies. It's like when you're using that, especially when you go into your special Super Saiyan mode, and go and start killing you back and forth, it's like you lose almost sight on which direction you end up in the end. Well, next game is gonna be a lot more relaxed. It's gonna be a bit of an evil character. Come back to game. The DLC is not even out yet, ranging. There will be a new, oh yeah, the Assassin's Creed Shadows. They have a trailer on not today, but tomorrow, Wednesday. I was gonna look up the name of the. The next game will be Little Kitty, Big City. That's the name. Oh, you will see why why it's evil. Cats are evil. You will see in that game. So that game has got a lot of praise. No, I didn't. No surprise though. Come on, something nice after all these credits. Come on. Oh, yes. That's it. Looks like an Assassin's Creed game now.
Corvo, what are you doing here? I thought I'd never see you again. The torchbearer led you back to me at a most convenient time. I have a very important message for you to deliver. There you go now. To rhyme.
That crow ain't going anywhere, buddy. Reaper.
How unfortunate. I took it for a corrupted creature, and my instinct got the best of me. After all, who could roam these ruins, if not one that carries their taint? You must have a good reason to be here, alive.
Cordelia? Cordelia the Reaper. I'm sorry, milady, but the chimeras that came before you, they're no more. I'm afraid you're too late.
Or maybe I was right on time. What lies did you write in that letter? Where are they?
Don't be so reckless, my sweet Reaper. Once the torchbearer takes them, the dead can only tell us so much. I will have a friendly conversation with our devoted observer. While you give chase to Beriah and loot.
They won't stand a chance, Your Grace.
Approach them with that attitude, and you'll face the judge in no time. It's not time yet. Follow them, learn what they're capable of. Then report back to me.
As Your Grace commands.
So, Leighton, I assume your letter was addressed to me. Speak then. What did you wish to tell the Grand Master of the Ashen Blade? You know that you were meant to die here with all the others. Did you expect that I would fall for any of your pretentious tales?
Let us speak the truth for once, then. They stopped you, Dougal. Admit it. The outcasts did what no one believed possible, including me.
Those peasants did exceed my expectations, yes. But all they have accomplished is just a small setback. A detour from a path that cannot be abandoned.
But why? What did you hope to accomplish here?
You would not understand, or anyone else in your sanctimonious triarchy. But you do not need to. It suffices that you recite your beloved canticle. The 3 cities still stand to this day, for the glory of the Keepers.
Are those tears of Adoran and Rhyme? Dougal, you madman! What have you done?
The Soulstice of Souls is upon us.
An end to everything. So we can have a Soulstice 2 for one city and a Soulstice 3 for the last one, huh?